Today I wanted to teach you how I wake up at 4 a.m. every single day. If you're new to the channel, my name's Justin Yaron. I'm a real estate investor and entrepreneur here in Las Vegas. I've made hundreds of videos teaching people about real estate, money, and self-development. And the goal of this channel is to help you grow your money and your mindset. If you're watching this, I'm assuming that you're trying to wake up earlier. Maybe not 4 a.m., but earlier. A lot of people that try to wake up earlier just focus on the wake up time. Say if they want to wake up at 4 a.m. Their goal is, no, I have to wake up at 4 a.m. every single day. That's my goal. And it's a really dumb goal if you ask me, and here's why. Because let's say that person stayed up until 2 a.m. that night and they have to wake up at 4 a.m. Do you really think that that person will be productive the rest of the day with 2 hours of sleep? The answer is no, because if you actually want to wake up early, you have to focus on other aspects of your life in order to wake up early. And here's what I mean. I'm going to take my life for example. I wake up roughly at 4 a.m. every single day. And granted, it's not exactly 4 a.m. every day. Some days I'll wake up at 3 a.m., some days 2 a.m., some days 6 a.m., some days 5 a.m. Like, it's averaged out to 4 a.m. because that's my overall goal. But it's not exactly that time. I do listen to my body, and as an ex-personal trainer, I really do think it's important to listen to your body and get enough sleep. But for me, this is how I wake up early. I focus on the other things that happen before you go to bed. And so if I want to wake up at 4 a.m. every day and get 8 hours of sleep, that would mean I have to fall asleep by 8 p.m. every single night. But what does that mean? Does that mean I have to be in bed at 8 p.m.? Does that mean I can be in bed at 7:30 p.m.? I have to set very specific boundaries for myself and timelines for myself if I want to achieve that goal of a 4 a.m. wake up. If I want to wake up at 4 a.m. and I want to sleep by 8 p.m., what I personally do is I have a lie down time. So I have to lie down in bed by 7 p.m., which gives me an hour before trying to fall asleep. And at 7 p.m., I'm usually just reading a book or staying off my phone for the most part, so that I can fall asleep by 8 p.m. How do you even get in bed by 7 p.m.? Well, I have standards now of trying to stop working around 5 p.m. or 5:30. It kind of depends on the day, but roughly like 5 p.m. Because if I stop working at 5 p.m., then I have other time to do things that I want to do. Like maybe I can talk to my girlfriend or spend time with her, talk to my family, or do all the other things that I want to do that are not really work related. Because I don't want to just live my life and work all day, every single waking hour. That sounds kind of horrible, honestly. But as you can see, for me to wake up at 4 a.m. every single day, it doesn't take just the goal of waking up at 4 a.m. It's no, I sleep by 8 p.m. But to do that, I lie down by 7 p.m. But to do that, I stop working by 5 p.m. So it's a consistent cycle. So for my advice for you, if you want to start waking up earlier, you have to set that first goal. Like maybe your goal is to wake up by 6 a.m. or 4 a.m. If that's the goal, you have to think backwards and ask yourself, okay, if that's the goal of my wake up time, how much do I want to sleep every day? And every body is different. Like every single person's human body is different. Some people literally can get away with sleeping 4 hours a night consistently with no productivity loss. That is not me. I shoot for 8 hours a night. I'm pretty productive still with like even less sleep. I'm just like cranky, but everyone's different. So for you, you gotta work backwards. If your goal is 4 a.m. wake up and you wanna get 8 hours of sleep, okay, I have to fall asleep by 8 p.m. But if you fall asleep by 8 p.m., what do you have to do before bed in order to actually fall asleep at the time? And you consistently have to ask yourself this question. And once you have it settled, like once you have your timelines and your boundaries settled, that's not like the solution. Like that's not it. That's like half the problem. The other half of the solution is figuring out and really setting the boundaries for your life, like for the people in your life. Because if your goal is, let's say, a 7 p.m. sleepy time or lie down time, if you want to sleep by 8 p.m., you have to say no to things. And so if a friend of yours asks you, hey, like, you want to go to dinner tonight? You don't have to say no, but you might just have to say, hey, I'm trying to be in bed by 7 p.m. Like, can we do dinner at 5? Or, whatever it is. You have to set clear boundaries and you have to be okay with saying no when things come along that break that schedule. Because if that really is, and it truly is a goal of yours to wake up at that time every day, you have to say no to things. And I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. Some people do really great setting that wake up time. Some people do good setting the bedtime. but they do very poorly with saying no to other people when other events occur. So if you ask me, you have to determine how big of a deal is this for you, how big of a goal truly is waking up early for you, and if you in your heart believe that it's a big goal, you have to be prepared to say no to other people and set that schedule and set the boundary. And honestly, by doing so, you're gonna find out who your true friends are, and you're gonna find out who the people are in your life that actually care about you and your goals. Let's say you do set those boundaries and they say, oh, like, I don't wanna hang out with you anymore, then they're not really friends. Like, set your boundaries. And then by doing so and by becoming the person that you're trying to become, other people will join you. People with the same mindset, same goals, because you guys will flourish together. But the people who don't, they're not, and that's okay. And so all in all, that is exactly how I wake up at 4 a.m. a day, roughly. And if you like these videos, I make a lot of other videos like this, and also about real estate, money, self-development, and I also just document my journey as a young real estate investor and entrepreneur. Also, if you're a wholesaler anywhere in the US and you have a deal or a potential deal that you want to partner on, DM me on Instagram and I'm happy to partner with you and teach you along the way so that you learn and you get paid for just coming to me. So if you want to partner on a deal, DM me on Instagram the word partner, and then we can discuss. And my Instagram handle is Justin You're Wrong, and I'll make sure to insert it right around here so you can look at it, and then DM me and we can partner together. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you at the next one.